Right-wing influencers like Tim Pool allegedly paid by Kremlin influence campaign. Oh man, not the Russians.
Remember, no Russian.
Oh no. Remember, no Russian. Oh man. I just heard about this and I want to just read about it. Oh my God. Not Tim Pool. Oh man, the Beanie Boy Wonder. Oh man. The U.S. Justice Department revealed a Russian influence campaign and charged 2 RT employees with 2 accounts of conspiracy in an unsealed indictment on Wednesday. According to the indictment, 2 employees of the Kremlin-run media company RT spent 10 million USD on right-wing media personalities and poisoning the well of the American discourse. Oh God. Oh man, 10 mil. Oh, that's a lot of money. Jesus. 2 Russians. I'm gonna butcher those names.
Stupid.
Kostianty Kalashnikov and Alina Anfumwenetseva funneled the money into a Tennessee-based media company to get the job done. The indictment doesn't name the company or the media personalities it hired, but it's not hard, well, I underlined that, it's not hard, pause, to use clues in the court documents to figure out everyone involved. The unsealed indictment quotes the company's description of itself on its own website as a network of heterodox commentators that focus on Western political and cultural issues. Ooh, I love those quotations. Oh man. There's only one company based in Tennessee with that phase on its website. Tenet Media is an outlet that publishes on YouTube and other social media. It has paid for videos from people like Benny Johnson, Tim Pool, David Rubin, Matt Christiana, and Lauren Southern. Oh. With what kind of content did I'm not saying those names. Get for their 10 million? As allegedly in today's indictment, Russian state broadcaster RT and its employees, including the charged defendants, co-opted online commentators by funneling them nearly 10 million to pump pro-Russian propaganda and disinformation across social media to U.S. audiences, Deputy Attorney General Lisa Monaco said in a statement. The most watched video on Tenet's Media's YouTube channel is a documentary from Southern about online dating. The second most popular is Southern talking about Great Replacement conspiracy theory. Its most recent video is a 12-minute long, low-effort rant from Benny Johnson about Kamala Harris. So far, it has less than 5,000 views. So they're getting a couple thousands of views, and they pay tens of millions of dollars for all those individuals to make videos that aren't even under, you feel me? Some of the videos I got up don't even have more than 5,000 or 10,000 views. Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, y'all could pay me. A site, nah, don't pay me. I ain't trying to go to jail. No. According to the indictment, Poole, Johnson, and the rest were making decent money churning out content for the site. And 2022, Tenet went looking for people to be the face of the operation. For the right candidate, we're willing to pay around $1 to $2 million per year. Oh God. They said according to court records. That's a lot of cash for videos that were going routinely net under 10,000 views. See what I'm saying? The founders reached out to 2 commentators believed to be Tim Pool and either Benny Johnson or David Rubin and asked them how much they need to come work for them. Founder 1 advised that commentator I said it would need to be closer to $5 million yearly for him to be interested. And that commentator 2 said it would take $1,000 per weekly to make it worth his while. $1,000 per week. 6 figures. You got to think about that. That's somebody's yearly salary, perhaps even, bi-yearly salary. And you're making that in 1 week for a video that's under 10,000 views. That's insane. The indictment made it clear that Poole, Rubin, Johnson, and the rest didn't know that they were being sponsored by the Russian. Yeah, BS. There's no way you're getting approached by individuals for that amount of money and you don't know where it's coming from. There's no way. I would question a lot of things. I want to see all the red tape, everything, so I can make sure that I am getting this money legally and legitimately. There's no possible way you're getting that much money and you didn't know who was sponsoring you. You either got to be the most incompetent, most stupid, most debacle individual there is to not know where your money is coming from. Like, you don't know who's writing you a check for more than 6 figures? Are you kidding me? Like, that's bullshit. I'm sorry, that's bullshit. The three have all released statements in the past 24 hours claiming that they themselves were victims. Yeah, I bet. I bet they were victims. We are distributed by allegations of today's indictment, which made clear that myself and other influencers were victims in this alleged scheme, Johnson said in a post on X. Nah, they weren't victims. These allegations clearly show that I and other commenters were the victims of the scheme, Rubin said on X Twitter. I knew absolutely nothing about any of these fraudulent activities, period. Poe emphasized that the charges are allegations, and like others said, he was a victim. That being said, we still do not know what is true, as these are only allegations, Poole said in a post on Twitter X. Putin is a scumbag. Russia sucks donkey balls. He later deleted the post. Poole has been vocal opposing U.S. support for Ukraine. According to the indictment, all three men made hundreds of thousands of dollars making videos for Tenet Media. One creator made $400,000 a month, on top of a $100,000 signing bonus. Again, that's a lot of cash for videos no one was watching. The unsealed indictment was just one of several coordinated announcements from Washington on Wednesday, aimed at striking back against Russia for election interference. The Treasury said it would sanction 10 individuals and 2 entities as part of the effort. In addition to the indictment, the DOJ announced the seizure of 32 internet domains it said spread disinformation using AI. Ooh. Disinformation campaigns are a staple of modern geopolitics. Countries like the US, China, Russia, and Iran all spend money manipulating the media of their friends and rivals. In February this year, Reuters reported that the US military spread anti-vax propaganda in the Philippines during the pandemic with the goal of undermining China. Earlier this month, Microsoft accused Iran of running a disinformation campaign in the US. Disinformation campaigns are not always subtle, and if discovered, can undermine the intended message. Modern Russia campaigns are odd, though. They're often designed with the knowledge that they'll be discovered. Russia isn't always interested in convincing people of any one thing. It's more about making everyone paranoid and distrustful. The knowledge that the RT and by extension the Kremlin paid for Poole, Johnson, and Rubin to make videos is destabilizing in itself, regardless of the content they generate. Reuters reached out to RT for comment on the indictment, and RT gave them a statement that can be read as both a flippant joke and bizarre promise. 3 things are certain in life: debt, taxes, and the RT's interference in U.S. elections, RT told me. Well, it looks to me they're all going to jail. They're all going to be charged. There's willful ignorance of the law is no excuse for breaking it. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. You guys should have read the fine print, know who were signing your checks, and know who you were getting money from. In fact, some of you even, I don't know who it was, but even demanded even more money. So you're telling me you're a victim, but you're demanding more money? I'm confused. What victim demands more money from their so-called abuser or person they don't know? That strikes me as odd. But yeah, if there's anything to be taken from this, is when it comes to politics, take things with a grain of salt. And always be skeptical about whoever it is that tries to represent, what it is that they stand for. Because behind closed doors, somebody's getting paid to say something. I'm telling you. Whether you want to believe it or not, whether you think in your mind that, oh, that's not true, that's not possible, they're getting paid by somebody to say certain things in a certain way at a certain time frame. That's just life. Everybody's writing checks for somebody, and whoever they're writing checks for, they definitely want to keep them on a straight line about what they want them to say, when to say, and how to say. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, favorite, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. And always remember, don't get paid by Russia. I'm kidding. I'm sorry.